Opening day is here. So, what are these players right now, Greg, feeling as they tip off this brand new season?
Mostly excitement. I mean, this is their first chance to showcase all the hard work they put in during the offseason.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. We've got Holiday. Kyle Anderson is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's Malcolm Brogdon, and it's Ingram at the small forward. And so it's the Raptors getting on the board first. It's Ingram on the wing. The kick out to Holiday. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Now, Drew aggressive there, right? You can see committing to that shot, looking more than happy to rise up and fire.
Trent finds Barnes. Here's Caldwell. Buries the long-range jumper.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Caldwell's gone 1 of 2 shooting from 3. And Scotty Barnes, the Rookie of the Year in 2022 in the NBA.
And you could argue he was maybe the biggest surprise of the 21 draft. Made a huge impact on the floor immediately. If you did a redraft of that class, he'd be closer to the top.
There are only a few players in the league who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. All right, now let's find out what head coach Nick Nurse had to say to David Aldridge. David.
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that doing a good job defending the perimeter would get everything else going. He said, if we can get them off their spots and make them do things they're not used to, we'll have a very good chance. We'll see if they can execute that strategy, Kevin. Back to you.
Thanks, David. Devising a strategy to take away that three-point shot. And here's Holiday following the 3 from Caldwell. Valanciunas with a screen on Fox. Out to Ingram from past the arc. It's good. It's his second basket. He's shooting 2 for 4.
Well, Brandon Ingram answering the call comes right back with 3 of his own.
Brogdon looking around. He takes it in. From 17 feet out. Connects. The jumper drops. Ingram's got 7 points.
Now that basket must be widening out right now. He's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Pass to Caldwell. Trent outside. Raptors moving the ball around. Deflects the pass. Ingram with the steal. It's Brogdon on the wing. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way.
Substitution on the court.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. This game against Milwaukee here. It's their first look to start the season.
Yeah, a season sweep form last year in this matchup. They were consistent as far as ensuring they beat the teams they were supposed to.
Bucks trail by 3. Holiday, the pass to Brogdon. The pass to Valanciunas. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. Anunoby, he's and then for Milwaukee, Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Taylor comes in for Anderson. And it's Higgins in for Drew Holiday.
Now, something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. We use penetration, shoot the 3, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
Wiggins. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Here's Caldwell. It's the 3-point bomb. He's got 11.
So they're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then get the ball to Giannis and get out of the way.
Drills it from outside.
Wow, unconscious has he been this quarter. They're riding that hot hand.
Brogdon kicks to Wiggins. They set the pick. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting.
That is first team foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. Andrew Wiggins taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. Raptors leading by 7. Pass to Caldwell. Porzingis. Kicked away. 3-on-3. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. In the corner, it's Wiggins. With the drive. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
How agile was Wiggins on that drive? Just threading the needle and got right to his shot.
Here's Caldwell. 14 points for him. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And a sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
And here's Wiggins. Shoots over Bay. No good from 11 feet. And so it's Toronto heading to the bench with this.
20. The Bucks. 15.
Court's 94 feet long, MP. You gotta play both ends.
Please give a big round of applause for your Raptors. You dare me.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Toronto.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement.
Now into the lineup for your Raptors.
Siakam. Sadiq Bey is out there with Jay, and it's Cox in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Raptors. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, D.A. Break Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
The offensive rebound. Shooting foul.
That's his first personal foul. First game. At the line for the Bucks.
Marshall, he's checked in for Higgins.
At the line.
That one is no good.
And you look at the way Ingram can get off the shot. When he gets to his spots, there's just no stopping him. Very few players can create like he can.
Pass to Siakam. Outside, Fox. 5 on the clock. The Raptors need to get a shot. The 3 from Barnes. Rebound by Marshall. A creator indeed. And the name you always hear, Greg, with Ingram as a comparison, Kevin Durant.
And that's about as fair a comp as you'll find. Ingram is special with how he can rise up over defenders with that shot. It makes him a lethal weapon late in the game.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Caldwell. 14 points for him. A pass to Fox. Here's the teardrop. And the layup is good. Fox has got the lead up to 12 now for Toronto.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
It's all about the ability to get 2 feet in the paint, whether it's creating for a teammate or for yourself.
Well, I love when guys still use fundamentals to box out and rebound. He cleared his man out effectively on the box and then stepped towards the ball to grab it.
Holiday against Fox. Holiday, the pass to Ingram. Milwaukee, no good that time either. Toronto leading by 12. To the inside. Here's Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
Gotta love the effort there. An undersized 4 who can really make things happen with that leaping ability.
And the Bucks decide to take their first. For the Raptors. It's also changing it up. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Jonas Valanciunas. Andrew Wiggins comes in for Anderson. And Brogdon subbed in for Brandon Ingram. Now, here's Brogdon. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. And it's Wiggins missing.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Nice shot by Porzingis.
And when Porzingis has an active and confident stroke, he can be dangerous from 3.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Here's Claxton, guarded by Porzingis. Fox against Holiday. The Bucks need to get a shot off here.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Toronto with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Here's Fox. Rebound, Milwaukee. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. That will conclude their brief 2-game road trip.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Now, here's Brogdon. After the miss from Caldwell, here's the 3. A shot off that time. Raptors leading by 13. With the shot. The rebound by Brogdon.
His touch from mid-range, and that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the pass to Wiggins. Nice D from Porzingis.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team should.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Raptors out in front. ending the second quarter on a 14-5 run. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Welcome to halftime. First order of business, catching up on the injuries around the league.
Hate to see Sabonis out this lineup. He does so many things well, both on the court and in the locker room. Listen, he is a leader for this group.
Yeah, he's a guy who just does things the right way.
Now moving on to the game at hand, some challenges in this first half for the Bucks.
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. It's been one outstanding game from Jay.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And on the floor for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. They've got Ingram. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Kyle Anderson. Then it's Holiday, and it's Brogdon in at the two-guard spot. On deep. No good there. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. On deep, Trent. And that's collected by Drew Holiday. Bucks trail by 16.
And something you have to remember about Drew Holiday, he was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player and accept that challenge for every series and took them to the title.
And for Milwaukee, they're shooting 32% overall right now, not one of their better shoulders. Just his first attempt. No good off the back of the rim.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Caldwell. Good on the triple. Caldwell's got 22.
D has been just completely helpless and turned around. He's so dangerous when he's in this kind of rhythm.
Valanciunas passes to Ingram. And again, the Bucks miss.
Might be time for the coaching staff to bust out a play for him to get going. 0 for 4 to start the half.
And the dunk by Barnes.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Ingram. And just miss after miss right now.
Ouch. 5 shots without a make. That's a really ragged start coming out of halftime.
Pass to Caldwell. Toronto working the ball around now. Siakam kicks to Trent. Clock at 6. Caldwell passes to Trent. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Boy, you have to be impressed.
Bucks call timeout.
Comes in for Drew Holiday. And so it's Brogdon who brings up the ball for the Bucks. They're scoreless since the first half.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Raptors.
Here's Caldwell. Passes it to Siakam. Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession. The Raptors making a switch here. Keita's checked in. Not quite 2.5. Minutes played here in the second half. Brogdon finds Ingram. Here's Higgins, defended by Caldwell, and he gets contact and the whistle on the.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Milwaukee. 2 shots.
Players you draft and develop or sign and develop seems to be the way teams are going.
Yeah, and it's not easy to maintain a culture when you're bringing in stars from outside. We've seen some cautionary examples here of late.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Higgins, covered by Caldwell. Outside, Taylor. Back to Ingram for 3. And the Bucks miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this. Hugely.
To the wing right side. Here's Caldwell. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Milwaukee has gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Ingram kicks to Wiggins. No good that time. Good D by Anunoby. 1:12 left in the third quarter of the game. And stolen by Wiggins. He feeds it to Taylor. The dish to Ingram. Good D by Anunoby.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
Well, he's missing, and it's starting to affect a little bit in his body language, and you just don't want to see that.
Keita, the pass to Bay. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Anunoby. Off target from three-point range. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting just 28%. They are offensively out of whack and out of step with each other at this point. And here's Ingram from the arc. Rebound by the Raptors.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Pass to Caldwell. Anunoby in the corner. Here's Keita. Caldwell passes to Keita. Here's Cox. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
53. The Bucks. 21. Ladies and gentlemen, the record to Sandy.
Now with a whole new group.
All right, MP. Time to show them how great you are.
Here's Barnes, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle.
That's his first personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for your Raptors. Starting out, taking 2 shots.
Barnes hits them both. Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Gary Trent is out there with Fox, and it's Caldwell in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Raptors leading by 22. To the middle, trying to find Fox. Gets it to him. Inside, free throw line jump shot, and he makes that one. And that's now 30 points for Jay.
Well, Fox with the eyes and ears up. That time, good vision to facilitate.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Raptors. Now the pass to Siakam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Raptors.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Jay.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And even down big, the effort and energy is still there to try and make a comeback.
Here's Caldwell. No good on the triple. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Count it. 34 points for Jay.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here. Love his shot selection. Good at taking quality shots. Whether he's defended or open, he knows how to knock those down.
Fox against Holiday. Outside, Fox. And so Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And that about does it for the first game of the new NBA season. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.
Good, MP. MP, over here, over here.
Major move.
Grant, it's still early in the season, but when you're on a team, do you have a good sense of where you stand in the league at this point?
Well, it's hard to say. The year is just getting started. You just never know about injuries, trades, chemistry, how it all comes together. So I think most players aren't too concerned with the standings just yet.
Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. Gary Trent is out there with De'Aaron Fox. And it's Jay in at the 3. Here's Caldwell. The 3. Sohan with a rebound. Outside Curry. Pass to Barrett.
The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Fox. And a fast break now for the Raptors. Here's Caldwell. Off the mark there with a three. First quarter, just over a minute played. Curry passes to Robinson. Back to Curry. To the inside. Sohan. Second chance effort. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Oh, my God. They can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
And now it seems Siakam is in his prime. How do you see his place in the league, Grant?
Well, I really like him, but he seems to be an elite second option. Not sure if you want to build an entire offense around him, but certainly has proven to be an important piece to a championship-level team.
Good instincts from Scotty Barnes on the offensive glass, and he put it back home.
New York has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Robinson finds Barrett. Here's Sohan. Three-pointer. Pascal Siakam with the rebound. Here's Caldwell. The three-pointer off the mark.
I don't know how many misses that is in a row, but I know it's ugly.
Fires the three. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two.
Mitchell Robinson at the line, 2 shots.
No good on the second free throw. And Smitty, the Toronto Raptors, the lone Canadian team in the NBA. They take great pride in that.
Since the Grizzlies relocated to Memphis in 2001, Canada has belonged to the Raptors. BA, you can tell they take pride in this. They don't just represent the city of Toronto, but the entire country.
Second team foul. Timeout, New York.
Plenty of game left. Don't
On your feet, fans, and make some noise. It's your City Dancer. Fans, once again, let's hear it for your Knicks City Dancer. Let me hear you.
Just over 2.5 minutes played here in the first. Outside Curry. Lets the three fly. Siakam pulls down the board. For Toronto, they've gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start to the middle. Here's Barnes. And he can't get that one. New York goes the other way with it. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
Yeah, and that one came down to their rebounding. There was a big gap between the two teams there.
And you know this, what you do on the backboard may not completely win or lose a game, but it can tip the scale in one team's favor.
No one covering.
Keeping his head up at all times, Curry sees his teammate break free.
The Raptors with a lead. Here's Caldwell. Ooh, can't get it to fall. 0 for 6 now.
Something's off about him this quarter.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything. Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Caldwell. The Knicks making their last shot. And it's off from three-point range.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Pass to Robinson. Right side Barrett. Here's Sohan. And the three-pointer goes.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Fox outside. To the wing on the left. Caldwell, good.
And he's only 1 for 8 so far. Hopefully that bucket helps his confidence.
And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man. Here's Caldwell. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Barrett. It's stolen by Barnes. And a fast break now for the Raptors. It's stolen by Curry. And here is Barrett. Robinson on the wing. Back to Barrett. Screen by Robinson. With 4 on the clock. Rejected by Siakam.
The massive wingspan of Pascal Siakam. An aggressive defender.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. All right, before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen from the Knicks?
Well, I think it's pretty obvious they were well prepared defensively coming in.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
So for the Raptors right now, we've got OG Anunoby, also Saddiq Bey out there, and it's Porzingis in at the 5. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Hey, players love competition, and the fans love it as well.
Now here's Bey. Here's Caldwell. Oh, again, Toronto with a triple.
Slowly building up steam. Hit 1 from range in the first. He's hit 2 here in the second.
And Saddiq Bey, a 3-and-D wing. And he has the strength to play up at the power forward spot, Greg.
You know, B.A., that power forward spot might be his best position. Not the quick twitch type of athlete, but great physicality for a perimeter player.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Back to Curry. It's Williams, high post. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Curry. Curry's got 3 assists tonight.
He's so creative in the pick-and-roll sets because he's a threat at passing the basketball, a phenomenal passer. He's the defense's worst nightmare.
Caldwell, good.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Outside, Williams. Defended by Porzingis. Here's Murphy. Looking for his first basket still in this one.
Well, Jay in the last matchup against the Bucks was a man on a mission. He ended up with 34 points, and he was red hot from beyond the arc, raining down a ton of threes. He was focused, very productive. The team leaned on him all night. Guys?
Great report there, Allie. It was obvious he could do anything he wanted. A fantastic win.
Well, I'll tell you, he was enjoying himself out there, kind of like us here in the broadcast booth. And whoever was matched up against him wasn't enjoying themselves.
What I like is they just kept calling his number. Sometimes we see coaches go away from what's working, and we wonder why.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Back to Curry, and every team has those games where you just don't have it. Why does that happen, Brett?
Well, B.A., I think, first of all, 82 games. It's a grind of a season. You factor in traveling, injuries, players out for different reasons. You're going to have moments like this where it just doesn't happen. You know what you do? You learn from it, you move on, and you get ready for the next night.
So it's the Knicks now, after the basket by Toronto. Can they get it? The shot comes out, and Toronto will go the other way with it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Pass to Caldwell. Outside Porzingis. Here's Caldwell. Shot clock at 5. From 10 feet away. No good off the back of the rim. New York has gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Left side Curry. He shoots it. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting. Over the screen.
The reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
Now here's Bay. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Pass to Caldwell. Bay outside. Here's Caldwell. Back to Bay. This one for 3. And again, Toronto no good. New York trailing. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Outside Curry. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Porzingis. Pass to Anunoby. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. And so it's the Toronto Raptors finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story tonight has been a solid showing through the first half for the Toronto Raptors.
I love what they're doing in the paint, being aggressive, being physical. That netted them a big portion of their points tonight.
And continuing with those high percentage looks is key to them keeping this lead.
And let's take a moment to shift gears, check out the upcoming schedule.
And looking at the Rockets matchup, man, I think it's fair to expect that this will be a close one, man. The talent level on each side is pretty similar. I wouldn't be surprised if this came down to a buzzer beater.
Should be competitive, but we'll see. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. The Raptors with a lead. Pass to Caldwell. Going inside. Oh, and he brings it down with a two-handed jam.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. New York shooting at 32% from the floor. Not good. And for Toronto, Barnes and Siakam serve as the big men as they go small. De'Aaron Fox is out there with Gary Trent. And it's Jay in at the 3, the small forward. And it's good for 2.
Well, coming off the pick, tight, shoulder to shoulder, and then creating space with the dribble. Nice move from Stephen Curry.
And after winning MVP honors in 2015, Steph Curry was even better in 2016, taking home another MVP award, going back-to-back.
Guarded by Trent. Pass to Curry. Just 5 on the clock. Counted from distance. Give him 8 points now. And that 2016 MVP year for Curry, Grant, one of the best regular seasons ever.
Oh, so true, B.A. Think about this. The Warriors winning an NBA record 73 games. Steph shattering the three-pointers made record, over 400 for the season. Also leading the league in steals. Steph.
Talk it over. Smart's checked in for New York.
For your next lead answer, let me hear you once again.
90 seconds into the second half now. Barrett with it. Down low. And Smart with the bucket. On the assist by Barrett. Smart has got his first points of the night.
Great player movement, great ball movement. That's fun to watch.
And he's headed to the line. Whistle there. And he drops the first. And in this era, we see some stars asking out, saying we don't have enough to win. Smitty, that's not the old school approach, is it?
It's not, B.A., but what I would tell you now was totally different than the past. The length of contract. You have players now and teams have the option after 1, 2, or 3 years, so it definitely will be a lot of movement.
Now here's Barrett. 5 on the clock. Smart, a screen on Fox. Barrett finds Smart. Here's Caldwell. He's covered by Curry. An easy 2 on the layup. Trent's got his first basket.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Barrett against Trent. Pass to Curry. Back to Barrett. Here's Sohan. Robinson, a screen on Siakam. Oh, it's blocked by Barnes.
How about the commitment on defense from Scotty Barnes? Skilled at swatting them away.
The 3, Barrett drops in the 3. Barrett's got his third basket on the night right there.
After a poor offensive first half, some nice adjustments made by the staff, and their shooting percentage is climbing. Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, B.A.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. Here's Barrett. He has 7. Trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
Inside. And a big finish by Robinson.
He's just an aggressive finisher there inside.
Hey, when you got bounce like that, you feel like you can take on anybody. Oh, got that one up quick. Trent's got his second basket of the night.
If you're the defense, you must read your scouting report. Gary Trent Jr. is a threat to burn you.
To the paint. Smart with the bucket.
They've come into the second half with renewed focus at the offensive end, putting in a big effort.
Pass to Caldwell. From downtown. Smart grabs the miss. The Knicks have gone 6 of 7 and appearing confident in this half. Barrett passes to Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh, yeah. That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Baseline J. And too long on the shot. New York has gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. Up top, Curry. He's covered by Fox. Barrett against Trent. 4-3. Siakam pulls down the board. Siakam's got 6 rebounds in the game. Trent on the wing. Let's go with a 3. It's good. And give the assist to Siakam. Trent's got 7 points.
Wow, a quick shot by Gary. The defense, they had no chance.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Outside Robinson. Pass to Curry. Now Smart. He's guarded by Barnes. Here's Caldwell. He's got 24. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Robinson's got his 5th rebound in this one. And a deep 3 from Curry. And we've watched 3 so far in this one.
The Knicks, 32. The Raptors, 41.
for Barrett. And the Raptors making a change here. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for New York.
They are making it rain from the three-point land right now. And the coaching staff continues to encourage them to let it fly.
You know what? They impress me from mid-range. I mean, understanding that there's more places to shoot than beyond the arc.
And for the Raptors, they've got Gary Trent.
All comes down to the next few minutes. That's what will decide this game. So step up. This is your moment, not theirs. Inspiring words, guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Pass to Curry. Up top, Robinson. Clock at 6. Here's Murphy from deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range. Toronto trailing. Outside Barnes. Pass to Caldwell. Puts up a three. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got his 6th rebound on the night. Murphy. And again, New York with the triple.
Coming down the stretch, they've leaned on the perimeter game.
You know, when you're raining threes, you can stack up points in a hurry. But it can go the other way as well. You know, he was looking for revenge, trying to match shots from distance.
Now here's Smart. From 11 feet away, nice jump shot. And the Knicks lead by 10.
And this is a game they can build off of. They kept their focus all game long, and it will get marked as a win for the Knicks.
And it was dueling three-pointers all night. A battle they won.
Both teams had the same plan. Win the game on the perimeter. So fun to watch.
And this one concludes with their 2nd victory of the year.
Yeah, this is far from the last word in the season series. Still 3 more meetings between them and plenty of motivation to square things up.
And one of the league's superstars, producing as he always does. What a terrific game for R.J. Barrett.
He ran things with precision, great command of the offense, putting his teammates in all the right spots.
And he gets the bucket.
Good work from Barnes in the screen and roll, just keeping things simple on offense.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Oh, what a play by Stephen Curry.
That's an inspired ball club. They fought hard, and during the most important moments, they made big plays.
Especially during this last run, which ultimately put the game away.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. Curry against Fox. Outside Curry. And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans.
63. The Raptors. 56. We appreciate you all cheering